Hello and welcome to a new morning briefing presented by Stein Investments. I'm Daniel and I'd like to inform you what's going on this morning. So what we can see is that we have a wonderful gold buy trend here in the retail trading volume, and the gold strength of the past hours confirms this perfectly. So we can switch to the gold US dollar chart and we can see gold already reached a new record, and it's an awesome straight move to the upside. The entry is a bit tricky because we already reached 125% here in gold today. So yeah, we discussed this last week already, and the problem is we need a reasonable risk and reward ratio for a trade like this, and this is a bit tricky because we have this long dynamic move here to the upside. So the next correct stop level would be down here, and if we add this to reach at least a risk reward ratio of 1:1, we would need to place our take profit somewhere here in no man's land, and I doubt this will be reached today. So probably better to wait for a reversal before this record continues. And our Asian traders had a bit more luck today, because if they used custom alerts, they would have been informed about a breakout alert in gold against the US dollar with a double-sided dynamic. Maybe I have to explain this dynamic thing. If the short-term trend, the 4-hour short-term trend, is below the long-term trends, then we speak about a dynamic. As long as this affects only one side of the pair, it's a one-sided dynamic. And if we see this dynamic on both sides, as here, where the short-term gold trend is above the long-term gold trend and the short-term US dollar trend is below its long-term trend, then we speak about a double-sided dynamic. These dynamic options are available as filter in the custom alerts tool, so you can easily decide which quality level you want to get the alert for the trading opportunities in the strategies we provide. That said, we keep gold aside. It's been a great move, but we missed it because this was before our working hours, and so congratulations to everyone who picked it. Enjoy the profits, and we'll catch it at the next opportunity. There has been also a volume trend in the Japanese yen, which spiked upwards here during the London opening, but dropped pretty quickly. I don't know why, but yeah, you can see it's also confirmed by the currency strength analysis of FX Power. You can see the Japanese yen is very weak today, so we expect this to continue. And there is some potential left because the Japanese yen already moved only 67% across all its pairs, so maybe we can spot a good opportunity on the yen's pairs today. So let's have a look at our currency overview, and we can see a split or undecided situation here on the euro, with the long term on the weak side and the short term analysis more on the strong side. The same is true for the British pound. US dollar is pretty clear, it's going down. Canadian dollar has been down, is going to the upside. In my opinion, too risky to trade it today because it's unclear in which direction this will continue. The Swiss franc is more clear because we can see that all these trends are on the weak side and have been on the weak side for the most of the day. The Japanese yen, also split situation, it's weakening, but the long-term analysis is still on the light buy side. The same is true for the New Zealand dollar, which is ranging around the neutral level here, so not worth to be considered. And the only currency with a clear buy trend is the Aussie dollar. So in my opinion, the best trading opportunities are given at Aussie dollar against the US dollar and against the Swiss franc. So we'll check both of these pairs in detail now. So starting with the Aussie dollar against the US dollar, you see a wonderful breakout trade or breakout strategy set up here with a double-sided dynamic, with the short-term dynamic above the long-term. It's wonderful moving in waves here. This is the perfect level for our stop loss, and we have enough space until the next resistance level is reached. So this trading opportunity will give us at least a risk-reward ratio of 1:1, and so we'll give it a go with a stop loss right below here and a profit target here. The other option has been Aussie dollar against the Swiss franc. Here it's a bit different because you see there was a wonderful up move, but there is a pretty massive resistance cluster here, which means I wouldn't take this, because with a stop loss right below here and a profit target in this area, we get definitely a negative risk reward ratio, which is not worth to be traded. So yeah, once more we dropped an opportunity, but I can only recommend to set up a profile like this and check this chart every hour or so, because trading opportunities appear all day long. You just have to check and catch them. You can either do this with the custom alerts tool that monitors the market for you and sends you a notification either by email or to your mobile device, or you just build a screen like this and go back to your desk every hour to see if there is a potential trading opportunity for you, and then give it a go. Let's continue with our non-forex symbols, starting with the Bitcoin as usual, and you can see there is a slight uptrend. Long term, the Bitcoin is currently pretty neutral, showing some light buy dynamic here, as we can see here as well, but I would say the potential is very limited because the next resistance is not far away and the support level is right below. So yeah, it's not very promising right now. Let's move on to oil. See what this symbol has to offer. This situation is even worse. It's pretty much the same in terms of trend. Long-term oil is neutral, showing some short-term buy dynamic, but it's very close to the next resistance and the next two resistance levels. So yeah, you don't get a reasonable risk-reward ratio here, and I wouldn't pick this one for trade today. Dow Jones is still in a solid downtrend here in long term, showing some medium buy dynamic short term, but I would monitor it over time, because today is Monday and Mondays are always a bit critical in terms of exchange openings, and so you have to consider that the New York opening is usually more volatile on Mondays than on every other day, because then the traders have to reflect all the information from the weekend in their new trading strategy for the upcoming week. And so it's a bit risky to trade the US indices before the opening. I would say better to wait what happens at the opening and then decide afterwards. Last but not least, we have the German DAX. Interesting situation. It's strong on the long-term trend, but currently showing some serious weakness. So if you want to profit from this move, I would say place your stop right above the resistance here and the profit target here in this support area. So that's it for this morning. I wish you a profitable trading day. It was a pleasure to create another content video for you, and I'm looking forward to catch you in the next one. See you and bye bye.